guys, here again with, I'm John Major, and here just talking about cordage and the uses and need of it in an emergency. Something like this online, I think you can get around 60 bucks for 1,000 feet of parachute cord, and just has so many uses. I've talked about it before, but here you can see it. It has separate strands in there. It's rated to 550 test. There's a knockoff brand that nearly looks just like it on the outside, has the outer sheath. This outer sheath that it has doesn't really give it a lot of the strength. It's really the inner fibers there. And I believe it's 7 fibers. Let me see. 2, 4, 6, 7. Yep, 7 fibers in there, which can actually even, they're twined, so they could be split apart, used in sewing, snares. You can pull them out individually, cut a length off. You have 7 snares as soon as you cut it. I'm big into natural fiber, but for the synthetic fibers out there, this is the best I know of for long lasting out in the field. The sheath here is going to protect the inner strands from sun damage, so you're going to be able to maintain that strength for years. I've seen these last in shelters for 3-4 years at a time just fine in the sun and maintaining their strength. They're great for lashing logs together, making a little lean-to or whatever you need to get done. Strong enough you could snare a deer with it if you had to. That might be pushing its limits, but I think you could probably get a deer with it. And I've snared several little things with the little strands. And so that said, let me just talk about the knockoff brand. It's called Paracord instead of parachute cord. The Paracord is how they know it on the market, is one just continuous cord inside of the sheath. And I'll bet you it's only got about half the strength, nor do they have the advantage of individual little threads if you need to sew with. So, great fishing line, great all kinds of stuff. Cordage is going to be really important in long-term survival. I can show you later on, but I can show you how to make rope out of sinew of an animal, the tendons. You can make it out of the raw hide of the animal. Milkweed's good fiber. Stinging nettle's okay. You can even use inner bark of trees. And there's just a lot of uses for cordage in the survival and bushcraft fields. And so knowing what is good to carry with you and knowing how to make your own in emergencies when you can't get this stuff is paramount, in my opinion, for long-term survival. Obviously you got to rate back in the rule of 3 there. You want to always keep your priorities straight. You know, finding good shelter and good water is going to be your priority, but for finding food and that, this is extremely useful too. And just million uses for it, similar to the duct tape and stuff like that, but probably bring this before I'd bring duct tape. So at least 20 feet of this is what I'd take with me. So we'll just show you a couple of the uses that we use for it around here, and have any other ideas or comments, go ahead and tell us. Thanks.